I really think that live video, the one thing I can agree with that Jack said is that live video is their saving grace. The acquisition of Periscope, which is slowly being integrated into Twitter, and I believe we're going to see it called Twitter Live, combined with some of the broadcast deals they're doing with the Major League Baseball League and National Hockey League and the NFL. I think that's where it's going to come down to, and Twitter is ultimately going to become a broadcast network.
But isn't it sort of increasingly just looking like Facebook, and can it even go up against the big behemoth that is Facebook? How does it differentiate itself down the line then?
Well, let's face it, Twitter is kind of a happy accident. So many of the successes online, they've been stumbled into. And ever since Twitter kind of closed down the ability for third parties to integrate and build layers on top of the application, users have not really stuck. And as you can see, they're having a hard time with retention. So they're having to give the people what they want, which is a more Facebook-like experience.
So, Joel, we heard from Julia Borson's report just there about the competition that's out there. When you talk about some of these companies who are looking to get their brand out on social media, Twitter isn't the only place anymore. I wonder what you think Twitter has to offer that perhaps a place like Facebook or even an Instagram doesn't.
Well, there's still something about the micro content, the ability to have these rapid-fire, quick conversations that is truly powerful. And whenever you've got more than 100 million, let alone 300 million people that are gathering to discuss anything and everything, there's a significant audience that can't be overlooked. The question is how do they turn it into revenue? And I really think the live streaming aspect of it is going to be the key, and I hope they remain focused on that.
The live streaming aspect, certainly we've seen a lot more integration on the Twitter platform, but the challenge for Twitter has always been that it excels. It goes really well when there's a lot of live events, like the DNC, like the RNC, like the Olympics, but people don't stay on the platform when there's no event going on. So how does Twitter get those users to stay active on the platform, even, when they don't have to be on it all the time, when there's no real national conversation or international conversation going on?
It's a great question. It's exactly why I say the events and the live video really have to become the core, because there has to be something taking place to draw people to it. Otherwise, hard to keep them. And I also think that Twitter is making some mistakes by taking sides in the political sphere. There's some stories that broke about them not showing the WikiLeaks hashtag for a time when it was trending, and there's controversy around banning Milo Yiannopoulos from the site, as well as some other conservative commentators. And this is a dangerous area. They really need to remain agnostic, or they're going to alienate some of their base.